Members of the university, guests, and especially all of you graduating here today, it's an enormous pleasure to be able to welcome you all here in person on what is a very special occasion. We're thrilled to be able to have this celebration, and it feels particularly special to be here to mark your achievements. If there has been a harder time to be a student in the modern era, I cannot think of one. Many of you will have experienced A-level disruption, then COVID affecting many different aspects of life, not least the university and collegiate life which would have been here for you. Lancaster University is no island, and we have endured also the buffeting of international and national events and the disruption which has affected how higher education is seen and experienced. We are acutely conscious of the impact of these pressures upon our student body, and we do all we can to mitigate them. But you have come through so much. So today is undoubtedly all about you. We're very aware that you may have had to overcome unprecedented challenges of your own in order to complete your degree. Your graduation is a testament to your own resilience and determination, and of course the support you've had from your tutors, families and friends who I know will be feeling justifiably proud of you all today. We're here to celebrate the achievements of our student from Lancaster University Management School, and I'd also like to make special mention of Francis Saunders, our honorary graduate, about whom we will hear more later. I'm very pleased to welcome you to today's ceremony. Now, degree ceremonies, which are formal occasions, hence the dress, are events to be enjoyed. So I would encourage you all to applaud our graduates enthusiastically at appropriate times during the ceremony. Let me be quite clear to you about what I've just said. This is a license to all of you to make noise. This is a day of celebration, and for some of you will extend well into the night. To friends and families in particular, think what you have been through in order to get them here. If that is not worth a whoop, I don't know what is. There are no easy degrees at Lancaster. Everyone has to be earned through commitment, dedication, and sheer hard work. So today we celebrate the fact that each of you has proven that you not only have the intelligence, but you also have the resilience to rise to a challenge. Postgraduate graduation ceremonies recognize the significant commitment that you've given to your studies and chosen field. The steps you will take across the stage are symbolic of the hard work you've put in and the exciting new opportunities that await you. And just a word about that walk. Take your time. There's no hurry. It's your day. Some of you will come back and do that walk again for another purpose. Others won't. But it's your moment, so I'm in no hurry. We're in no hurry. Take your time and enjoy that moment as you walk across the stage. Today marks the end of an era, of course, but also a new beginning for you as alumni of Lancaster University. You're joining a community of thousands of Lancaster graduates from virtually every country in the world, a network which we hope will provide support, advice, and friendship throughout your lives. Please do keep in touch, and that's not a throwaway comment, we really mean it. And it will matter to you in years to come. Look around you right now. Who is it that you will cross the world to see in 50 years' time? Because you will. I graduated nearly 50 years ago, and I'd still go anywhere to meet my university friends. Our students and graduates are amongst our finest ambassadors. Our hope is that wherever your future takes you, you will continue to represent your alma mater by becoming engaged in your local communities, helping us build our reputation as a world-leading institution, and changing the world for the better. When and where will we hear about you again? Because we will. While you're doing that, we'll be working hard to keep up our end of the bargain and secure the enduring value of the qualification that you've completed. Results from Lancaster's new Economic and Social Impact report, developed with London Economics, shows the incredible impact the university has. These new figures estimate that the total economic impact on the UK economy from this university's activities to be £2 billion, with 61% of the identifiable impact directly impacting the northwest of England. And to add evidence to the return on investment of your degrees, at Postgraduate, the net postgraduate premiums for a student completing a full-time postgraduate taught or postgraduate research degree at Lancaster University stand at approximately £59,000 and £105,000 respectively. In every major UK league table, we're ranked in the top 12 out of 120 universities in the country and top 10 in the Complete University Guide 2025. Lancaster is highly ranked in international league tables too. We rank highly in tables such as the QS, and our ambition is to be in the top 100 universities worldwide. The 2021 Research Excellence Framework assessed the quality and impact of research in UK universities across all subjects. Almost half of our submitted research was rated in the world leading category, and we were placed 21st out of 157 by the Times Higher Education. Just as significant for you as graduating students, Lancaster was ranked joint third in the country for research intensity by the Complete University Guide. That is based on the percentage of our academic staff actively working on cutting-edge research. Only Oxford and Cambridge beat us. All of this creates an environment at Lancaster which fosters the support and training of research students to allow them to succeed, and their successes we will be recognising today. Lancaster is and will remain a university that's also open to the world. We have a campus in China, another in Ghana, one in Malaysia, and our latest opened in Leipzig in Germany. We're a global university. Here in Lancaster, we're particularly proud of the fact that we welcome students from 183 countries worldwide, and our staff come from all parts of Europe and beyond, even from Yorkshire. The rich diversity they provide on campus not only brings huge benefits educationally, it prepares our students for life in an increasingly global society. Today, we celebrate the fact that you have graduated from a top-performing university. Today, you graduate with your peers from Lancaster University Management School. Our management school is a place of cutting-edge knowledge where leading research is applied for the benefit of individuals, businesses, organisations, and society. But finally, let me return to you again. Success in whatever form it takes is inherently about people. Behind each successful individual is a team of family, friends, and colleagues working together to help us achieve our dreams and aspirations. On this special day, we should take a moment to recognise the contribution they have made. Their support and encouragement has, I'm sure, made a real difference at vital moments in your lives over the past few years. It's wonderful that so many of your friends and family can be here with us today. Let us show our appreciation of each other and those who've helped you get here. So today, you join a special community. Like over 170,000 others, you are about to become alumni of this great university. Ours is a community that expresses the very best of today's world. High achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, all important. But also we hope people who care about those around them. People who are making a difference in communities both local and global, in industry and in charity, in private companies and in the public services. You come from different backgrounds and will end up living and working in very different locations, but in the end, you are all part of a community bound together by this common history here. So when you leave, you will take something of Lancaster with you. Memories, of course. The friends you've made, the tutors you've met, the knowledge you've gained, what you learned from your studies. But above all, what I hope you take away from Lancaster is what you've learned about yourselves. That if you persevere, it pays off. And if you follow your dreams and work hard, you can achieve great things. It's one of life's ironies, of which there are many, that the apex of one achievement is at the same moment only the platform for the next. Each of you has proved that you have what it takes to be a success in life. If you persevere, it pays off. If you follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level. So, be of good courage in the world into which you're entering. And remember, always, to do what you can with what you've got where you are. Do what you can with what you've got where you are. Congratulations once again. I wish you the very best for your future.
Please may all Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Business Administration and Master of Research graduands from Lancaster University Management School stand if they're able to do so. Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Management School who are worthy to receive the higher degrees of the university. Now we start with our PhD awards, and for these awards I'll read the name of the student and the PhD title, so please just hold your applause until I've got to the end. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Ibrahim Oluwapelumi Orekoya. I'm sorry, I forgot to read the title of your PhD, and I think it's worth hearing. So let's correct that error. It is Examining the Effect of Inclusive Leadership on Team Outcomes. Christopher Saunders, Exploring the Everyday Processes of Becoming a Leader. Jiahui Zhao, Consumer Perceptions and Marketing Communications of Plant-Based Meat Regarding Sustainability. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Neetha Achandiri Udiyama Kumar. Priyanka Adsul. Sebastian Apau. Scott Ashworth. Nikita Balasubramanian. Isabel Charlotte Blodorn. Samantha Claire Bonza. Darren Raymond Brown. William Jude Duval Clare. Nana Abasagwe Darby. Naeem Hassan Desai. Prewell Devaya. Harry John Dickey. Oliver Evans. Melissa Glover. Ashutosh Goel. Aditya Sudhakar Goel. Parth Sudhak Kumar Gupta. Christopher David Hardy. Joe Ho. Jairaj Shamala Iyer. Harminder Singh Jas. Jose Alejandro Yarigüe Vega. Akshay Arun Koshikar. Femi Joshua Komalafi. Bu Wadio Koza Chikepi. Sagar Sakare Krishnamurti. Lilin Kwang. Wataru Kuroda. Ho Lien Lee. Ridhi Madan. Shridish Mini. Yachu Leo. Adil Shahir Mohammed. Rushil Nagpal. Estelle Cicely Nembot Mekamtsi Kamden. Sayuri Asada. Derek Owusu. Samista Umakant Padi. Sophia Pinas Penkar. Swati Priyadashini. Gavin Robinson. Deepak Kumar Root.
I'd like to give this victory to my country, Syria.
Mahmoud Salomon. Julie Ann Scannell. Kartik Sharma. Kiruth Sidhu. Nupur Singh. Karansin Solanki. Namith Srikumaran. Rajat Srinath. Jianing Tang. Natanon Tharisananon. Jeffrey Mark Tinkler. Edwina Chinieri Ogwu. Daisy Lorena Vargas Arias. Rahul Wadwa. For the degree of Master of Research, Melissa Elizabeth Cobb. Sarah Jane Wiggins. Please may all Master of Science by Research and Postgraduate Diploma graduands from Lancaster University Management School stand if they're able to do so. May all Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Business Administration and Master of Research graduates from Lancaster University Management School stand if they're able to do so.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Management School the degrees for which they have been presented. Many congratulations.
Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I here present unto you Dr. Dame Frances Carolyn Saunders for conferral of the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa. Dame Frances is a distinguished physicist and engineer and an inspirational leader of technology-oriented research who has been instrumental in improving diversity within STEM subjects, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, attracting young people from all backgrounds into the closely related disciplines of engineering and physics. Much of her career has been spent serving the United Kingdom in a series of important roles in the administration and support of science, as well as in the defence of the nation. She was the first woman to lead the UK's Ministry of Defence Science and Technology Laboratories, an organisation with 3,500 scientific staff and a crucial national strategic mission. As president of the Institute of Physics, and only the second female to hold that position, she championed initiatives to improve diversity, ensuring the IOP took a leadership role across the scientific community, and enhanced public awareness of physics as a discipline underpinning innovation. For the past 2 decades, she has also been a source of invaluable support to the Cockcroft Institute for Accelerator Science and Technology, which was led by Lancaster University for much of that time. Frances attended the girls-only Portsmouth High School before studying for a degree in physics at the University of Nottingham. She became British Leyland Motor Corporation's first female graduate engineer on an electronic engineering traineeship, eventually leaving due to frustration that the electronic systems she worked on were not used on mass production scales. This was when she joined the Royal Signals and Radar establishment in Malvern and started a part-time PhD in liquid crystal devices. Liquid crystals are a state of matter that have properties of both liquids and solids. They can flow like a liquid, but their molecules are oriented in a similar way to solids, and they're used in many display devices such as computer monitors, televisions, clocks, and navigation systems. Frances made significant contributions to displays that would become widely used in the instrumentation and signboard industries, before moving into signal processing division at RSRE, where she was responsible for automatic speech recognition at the early stages of its spin-out from Malvern. Frances moved to the UK government's Office of Science and Technology in the year 2000, where she was responsible for oversight of the 7 research councils and their strategy and delivery of much university research funding, dealing with many new policy issues such as devolution. Here she played a crucial role in developing a roadmap for the development of large facilities, working to establish both the Diamond X-ray light source and a new ISIS neutron target station at the Rutherford Appleton Laboratory. In 2003, Frances became the technical director and subsequently, from 2007 to 2012, the chief executive of the Ministry of Defence's Science and Technology Laboratories. DSTL is one of the principal government organizations dedicated to science and technology in the defense and security field. It supplies specialist services to the MOD and wider government, working collaboratively with external partners in industry and academia worldwide, providing expert research, specialist advice, and invaluable operational support. Under her leadership, DSTL delivered defense-critical science and technology to the MOD, particularly in support of military operations in Afghanistan. It also took on additional responsibilities for leading the formulation and delivery of the MOD's £400 million non-nuclear research programme and established itself as the MOD's principal interface with the wider science and technology community in the UK and overseas. After retiring from DSTL in 2012, Frances took on several activities promoting science, engineering, and leadership, especially for young people. She was president of the Institute of Physics from 2013 to 2015, a UK-based not-for-profit learned society and professional body that works to advance physics education, research, and application. It was founded in 1874 and has a worldwide membership of over 20,000. She also served on many advisory bodies, including the UK Space Agency Steering Board, the Engineering Development Trust, the Science and Technology Facilities Council, the advisory boards of 2 of the UK quantum technology hubs, the Science Advisory Committee of the National Physical Laboratory, and has contributed to national research assessment exercises as an advisor on the societal and economic impact of physics research. As her husband notes, she does like to keep busy. Dame Frances has strong and enduring links to Lancaster University and the Cockcroft Institute in particular, where I had the privilege of being the director for 8 years. The Institute is a collaborative venture between the universities of Lancaster, Liverpool, Manchester, and Strathclyde, along with the Science and Technology Facilities Council, Daresbury Laboratory in North Cheshire. It's the National Centre for Research and Training in Particle Accelerators, which find a broad range of applications in basic research, such as the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, and applied research, such as the NHS Christie Proton Beam Therapy Centre for the treatment of cancer. Dame Frances is the current chair of the Cockcroft Board of Governance, a position she has held since 2016. Prior to that, she served as a member of various advisory committees set up to guide the scientific and industrial engagement programs of the Institute. Her parallel roles as a member of STFC Council and as an impact advisor to the last 2 physics research assessment panels have made her a very well-informed and wise chair of our governance board. Her expertise and experience in the delivery of science to serve the nation made her a natural choice as the chair of the Cockcroft Institute's Industrial Advisory Committee, which brings together technology directors from leading companies working in the application of accelerator science. In recognition of her many professional achievements, Dame Frances has received numerous awards and honours. She was elected a Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering in 2011 and was made a Companion of the Order of the Bath the same year. In 2016, she was made an Honorary Fellow of the Institute of Physics. Now, just in case you were wondering, the Companion of the Order of the Bath is a UK honour that ranks only second to a knighthood or damehood. It is part of the Order of the Bath, established by King George I in 1725, which has both military and civil divisions. The order's name comes from the symbolic bathing that was once part of the process of preparing someone for knighthood. Finally, in 2018, Frances was named a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire for services to science and engineering, announced as part of the Queen's birthday honours list. In a newspaper interview which she gave when she became the chief executive of DSTL, Frances said that she likes rock music, cycling, Indian food, and playing the guitar, whilst her dislikes included bureaucracy, reality TV, and fly tipping in the countryside. So, to sum up Dame Frances's achievements in one sentence, which is almost an impossible task, how about a lifetime devoted to science, engineering, and technology with a strong focus on leadership and championing diversity in STEM subjects? We are therefore, Pro-Chancellor, presenting to you an exceptional person as well as an outstanding scientist. It is a privilege to present to you, on behalf of the Senate, Dr. Dame Frances Carolyn Saunders for conferral of the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
I just have to put my eyes in, or on. One of the challenges of getting a little bit on the old side. Pro-Chancellor, fellow members of the university and honoured guests, I am extremely honoured and indeed humbled to receive this award and to be here today alongside all of you who have worked so hard on the way to receiving your own degrees. I must start by thanking Lancaster University for this honour and Professor Ratoff for his very kind words of introduction. It is particularly important to me that this award recognises the contributions that I have made to UK science and engineering community beyond doing what I might call the day job. When I left university with my BSc in physics, I am very sorry to report that, although I had a general direction in which I wanted to head, I did not have a single driving ambition or a grand plan for achieving success in my career. In my experience, grand plans rarely survive first contact with the enemy, or indeed reality. So the ability to adapt and respond effectively to opportunities, as well as events, is key. But alongside my degree, I guess I left with three main things. The curiosity that had led me to study physics in the first place, the motivation to do my best and to make a difference to whatever I took on, and most importantly, the desire to continue to learn. When I started out, much of this learning was about advances in science and engineering, and how to develop and apply them to create new potentially disruptive technologies, such as liquid crystal displays, which are now in everyone's smartphone, laptop, or TV, or in the early days of artificial intelligence and robotics, before you could do very much at all in real time. I'm not going to claim that I predicted how game-changing these technologies would be over 40 years onwards, but most importantly, I did learn that, for me, it was not enough just to have a great idea or a piece of technology without the ability to get it out of the lab and into the hands of users or business. Moving on into leadership and policy roles, I had to learn to work in interdisciplinary teams and with all sorts of people, with their different areas of expertise, and to value their unique and different perspectives and contributions. I even had to learn to work with politicians, and therefore gain some understanding of, if not always sympathy for, the many challenges that they face in delivering the progress against our demanding expectations and at pace. The importance of all the different kinds of diversity that are needed to tackle difficult problems is something that has stayed with me to this day. That is why I'm still passionate about encouraging more girls, young women, and people from different backgrounds to get involved in science and engineering and the business of its exploitation. Whether that to be to develop new products or services that could make a difference to people's lives, or to address the big issues of the day, such as the consequences of climate change, drug-resistant diseases, and indeed the ageing population, which of course includes me. We also need to ensure that the decisions that affect us all are based on the very best scientific evidence and analysis we can bring together, rather than on hearsay, prejudice, or even deep fakes. Most recently, I've had to learn how to influence things when in a purely advisory or non-executive role, where you cannot just say, make it so, like Jean-Luc Picard, and where something you would like to happen actually happens. It requires much more subtle and persistent nagging. Understanding people and their motivation has had to become my new specialist subject. This has helped me in my most recent engagement with Lancaster University, which, as Professor Ratoff says, has been as chair of the board of the Cockcroft Institute. This is a four-university collaboration, which is a challenge of itself, that, together with the Science and Technologies Facilities Council at Daresbury, is developing some very cool, leading-edge technologies for accelerating fundamental particles. As well as being of great interest to physicists and engineers, these technologies, and in particular the highly skilled people developing them, are finding application in diverse real-world applications, such as developing new experimental cancer treatments and novel security scanners. So the big message here is that meeting the needs of science, society, and business do overlap once again. May I finish by offering my personal congratulations to my fellow graduates. I hope I have demonstrated that although today might mark the completion of your formal education, it is just the beginning of your lifelong learning. And if I can offer some final words of advice, it would be to keep curious, keep motivated, and keep learning. Thank you.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa. Congratulations.
Now, please may all Master of Science by Research and Postgraduate Diploma graduands from Lancaster University Management School stand if they are able to do so. Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Management School who are worthy to receive higher degrees and diplomas of the university. For the degree of Master of Science, Kimaja Bajan. Chima Bajan. Oluwaseun Oluyumo Abagunde. Naveed Ahmad. Mohammed Gilang Akbar. Jamshid Akramov. Mega Dui Adriani. Fazilkan Anvakonov. Arshia Ranjith. Kiran Arumugam. Svetomira Nikolova Ashova. Adit Asit Mehta. Ojus Bajaj. Divyanshu Baranth Kumar Jain. Leah Helena Clayton. Juan Bian. Sanket Prakash Bapati. Andrea Briganoni. Chunshi Kai. Simini Carminati. Chuk Ning Chan. Kai Yin. Oh. Kai Yin Chan. Hao Wen Cheng. Chia Hung Chen. Chao Ting Chen. Hailin Chen. Dhruv Gupta. Song Er Chen. Wen Huan Chen. Lu Cheng. Thomas George Corlett. Ryan Andrew Corrie. Alexander Lloyd Coolman Roberts. Tyan Finley Douglas. Ikwi Du. Edizi Oyenechu Ku Ejikeme. Alexandra Lotte Marine Falcos. Arnold Clement Fernandez. Ciara Marie Gallagher. Kira. Hao Xiong Gao. Li Zhong Gong. Kruthika Subaraj Gaura. Sai Nikal Gudipali. Matt Horton. Ki Hu. Zhu Ping Hu. Zhou Mei Huang. Xinyi Huang. Yi Wen Huang. Suwako Ito. Ajinkya Dinka Jawali. Xu Ye Jiang. Jiayi Jin. Muskan Jivani. Anya Neve Jones. Divya Kali. Kavina Milind Kavali. Tyler John Peter Kent. Monish Kumar Kalanji Yapana. Georgios Kontogiannis. Chaitra Krishna. Sahana Krishnapa. Shraddha Atul Kulkarni. Evangelia Lagudaki. Ruming Lee. Jiayi Lang. Sishan Lim. Shuhan Lin. Yijuing Lin. Jiamin Liu. Yu Chen Liu. Zhuwen Lu. Yang Lo. Paula Makwitete. Vidon Sanjay Malkarnika. Kirthana Manikava Salu. Taib Nadir Manj. Yunus Mazuni. Sai Ganesh Madhakumar. Sai Senthil Nathan Nachipan Sokalingam. Gloria Zoe Naji. Eva Luna Nuri. Ncheki Tonya Ogbonna. Imad Udin Omer. James Harry Parkin. Molly Partington Carpenter. Shorin Neelish Patel. Yash Prashant Patil. Abhinay Nitin Pednekar. Shinyu Peng. Roshan Prem. Alexandra Tsaru. Suhina Roy. Vijden Sadayewe. Shafak Saeed. Azelia Safira. Samantha Yasmin Sagayaraz. Shen Sang. Saksham Sangwan. Sahez Sanjay Sawant. Jude Abhishek Sakar. Hao Peng Shi. Camille Christine Servan. Shalani Chada Siwawa. Carolina Suarez Magalash. Mirto Stamatopoulou. Timur Sultanov. Danking Sun. Xuanqi Sun. Susmitha Suresh. Syed Hamim Syed Abdullah Kaderi. Heiyang Tan. Hua Tong. Alexandra Varfolomieva. Livia Anna Maria Vasili. Saibi Vilas. Trung Tuan Vu. Gumila Whaley. Alana Bryony Walker. Qingyi Wong. Xinyang Wong. Ziyang Wong. Daiying Wu. Yan Zheng Wu. Tia Jun Xia. Yuanrong Zhao. Yingguan Xiong. Linyan Shu. Wenqing Shu. Fan Yang. Hang Yang. Zipei Yang. Shuna Yu. Ronji Huan. Shan Yue. Yuxian Yue. Zhen Shang. Bokhui Zhang. Hui Bao Zhang. Jingru Zhang. Tongxing Zhang. Tianhao Zhou. Rizing Zheng. Shun Zhou. Shiwei Zhou. For the degree of Master of Science by Research, Elizabeth Sarah Dolmore. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Sai-Cheng Rao. Yumeng Wong. Runzi Zhang. Please may all Master of Science by Research and Postgraduate Diploma graduates from Lancaster University Management School stand if they are able to do so.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Management School the degrees and awards for which they have been presented. Many congratulations.
Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present Leah Helena Clayton, who is eligible to receive the Chancellor's Medal for exceptional merit in their programme of study.
Well, first of all, thank you all for entering so well into the spirit of this afternoon. I can assure all of you that whether or not you accept a degree with a dance, the degree still qualifies exactly the same merit and weight, but I will clearly have to learn some moves in order to be able to take part. I think we've had an exceptional ceremony this afternoon. We're enormously grateful to Frances Saunders for her remarks, not only about perseverance and how she found her own way, but her sense at the end to keep motivated, be curious, and keep learning, which I think is admirable. I'm sorry about the reality shows, because I'm certain there is one waiting to be made. I'm a physicist, and I can certainly get you out of here. But we've had a great afternoon. My thanks to our enunciators, to our signers, to the wonderful people behind me who are so important for the wonderful people in front of me, to families and friends, to our great musicians, all who have contributed to this afternoon, a day I'm sure none of you will forget. And thank you very much for coming. I now declare this congregation closed. Long may our university prosper.